I'm out here frolicking with the butterflies today. Butterflies and the dragonflies, but especially the butterflies. This is where my heart can be restored and healing can take place just by bringing me into the present moment in deeper ways. And in this process, I'm reminded about how important it is to trust the process of our healing journeys of life. We need to trust the process. Look at butterflies. They would not exist if they did not trust their process. They're these caterpillars, and one day they're crawling along on the ground, and the next day they're getting this impulse to go find somewhere and start spinning a web type thing that they're going to crawl inside of and basically lose consciousness in there for a given number of time, and they have no idea what's going to happen next. Like, think about the courage that takes. Think about the beauty of that courage. They start off as one thing, and they're crawling around on the ground, and then they're like, you know what? I think I can be more. You know what? I think I can be more. You know what? I think I want more from life. I think I want more from myself. I think I want to experience life in a different way. I think I have what it takes to become everything I want to be. And they go through this process of building a cocoon. Butterfly. I don't know if I can get it on the camera. It's up there though. Super gorgeous butterfly. They go through this process of creating a cocoon and courageously going inside of it, knitting their body inside of a thing, completely ostracizing themselves from the outside world, completely stepping away from everything that seems practical and rational and logical and understandable and safe and secure, and they step away from all of that. And they enclose themselves inside of a cocoon. And they have no idea what will happen next. Maybe they have a hope or a wish, but they don't know for sure what's going to happen. They cannot foresee their future with clarity. They just know that that's where they need to be, that something is calling them into a space of becoming more than what they are. And they believe in themselves and they trust themselves. You certainly cannot go through a process of enclosing your body in a cocoon, cutting yourself off from the whole world, if you don't trust yourself and trust your process. And so these butterflies that are not yet butterflies go through this process of fully trusting themselves, fully trusting their process, surrendering to where they are, surrendering to what they feel inspired to do. And in that process, their entire neurophysiology changes. The entire composition of their cellular structure as living creatures transforms. And of all of the ways that this story could end, it's a really, really, really beautiful ending. A really, really gorgeous result. I've watched a butterfly hatch before. It is the most awe-striking moment of a lifetime. The most awe-striking moment of a lifetime. From this little white shell thingy, they break free. They literally break free. They basically hatch all over again, as if they're just being born for the first time. And they wiggle and they struggle and they push, and eventually they break free from this cocoon. They break free from their process of transformation because they are transformed. They are made new. They step into the fullness of all that they are. They step into the beautiful wonders of all that they are. They step into the fullness of all that they are. They come out transformed. And this world is blessed by that. The butterflies are blessed by it because they get to fly. That's something they've never been able to do before. But they went through this transformation process to become more of who they truly are, which is what the healing journey is all about. It's not about changing who we are. It's about becoming more of who we truly are. Shedding the fear, shedding the limitation, allowing for pain to finally resolve so we are not trapped within the stories anymore. Liberating ourselves into the fullness of all that we can be, all that we desire to be. And so they liberate themselves from the cocoon and they become everything they wanted to be. And because they dared to trust themselves, because they dared to trust their process, because they dared to dream of becoming something more than what they were, because they dared, they can now fly, literally fly. They couldn't do that before. And it's the same with us, soul friends. Our flying might not look like moving through the sky, but we can fly when we embrace the healing journey of life and dare to transform ourselves from the inside out. Anything and everything that you want to do, feel, be, experience, achieve is made possible when the healing journey of life is embraced. Because anything that's holding you back is something in your consciousness waiting to be transformed. The limitations of your perceived reality do not need to be the only reality you ever experience. Our perception of reality is created through our consciousness, and when we transform our consciousness, we transform our perceptions of reality, and then all the limitations dissolve. Because the pain that was creating the limitations is resolved. Anything is possible. And if you don't believe that, then take time to admire butterflies. They are a perfect example of impossibility just being a word, not the truth of our reality. We live in a reality where anything is possible. The only thing that makes things seem impossible are the restrictions in our consciousness, which is just a neural pathway of pain waiting to be healed. That's all it is. And so trust your process, trust your journey, trust yourself. You might not need to know, you might not know where you're going. But if you're planting seeds towards where you want to be, then I promise you'll get somewhere good, even if you don't know where that looks like. I had no idea I would be here where I am today a year ago when I was planting healing seeds. I had no idea. But I'm really glad that I trusted myself, and I'm really glad I trusted my process, because where I am today is really good. And I did not believe this space of being was possible a year ago. I hoped it was, but I did not believe it because I couldn't see it because I wasn't there. But I trusted my process. I trusted myself, even when it was scary and even when it was hard. And it got me somewhere really good. And I believe that it can happen for you too. Trust your process. Trust yourself and trust your journey. Beautiful transformation into everything you desire to become awaits. And then you can fly into your dreams. You can fly in your consciousness. You can soar within your own miraculous self, because you will be uplifted into the beautiful, innate glories of all that you truly are. You are miraculous. You are wonder-filled. You are expansive. You are profound. Your existence is just a wonder to behold. So dare to behold yourself. Dare to love yourself. Dare to plant seeds towards the life that you desire to create, towards the consciousness you desire to experience. Trust yourself. Trust your process. One day you will fly. It's like that one quote. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to remember it now. It hung on my wall for a long time. There is freedom waiting for you in the breezes of the sky. And you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?